Hey guys, actually, hang on, just wait, I'm gonna put you down. Hi guys, so different setting today, obviously. I have pretty much got the house to myself. So, I'm gonna take my jacket off. So yeah, this is going to be, I'm gonna do a whole set of videos on like all the products that I have so everyone can see like everything that I have. And so like this video is going to be like face ones, and then I'm going to do two ones on my eye products. So one's going to be eyeshadow palettes, and then the other one's going to be bases and eyeliners, and then lip products and just all stuff like that. So yeah, so this one's all for my face, and I have to admit there's not very many because I have found what works, and this is what I have. I actually have a few extra ones in here somewhere. Yep. Could have sworn there was more. And anyway, okay, so now let's get started. So I'm going to start with the stuff that I actually use. I'll tell you when it gets to the stuff that I don't use that much anymore. Okay, so to start off, the foundation that I use is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 120. And honestly, I think I could go a bit lighter. It looks like it matches, which I have it on now. But in real life, if I put the slightest bit too much on, I look very, very yellow. But other than that, I love it. It's got SPF 18 in it, and yeah. The only bad thing is it's almost $20, and sometimes I don't have that much money, so I do tend to some days only wear concealer and then set that, and that can be my foundation instead. The primer that I use is the e.l.f. Mineral Primer, and this is in the Tone Adjusting Green, and it is literally, and it is literally green, like that's the colour it comes out as. But it doesn't make your face green or anything like that. They have a heap. They have like clear, they have lavender colour, they have skin tone colour, everything, but it was just this one was the one that was there, so I picked it up. And I like it, I really do. So there's 4 concealers that I use, not all of them every day. First one's the Australis Go Camo, and it's in the colour dark, but honestly I need the medium one. I didn't realise that, I thought there was only light and dark. I didn't realise there was medium until when I got home and I saw like a YouTube video of someone using the medium one of this. But other than that, it's amazing. The application thing is a little squirter tube, and it is full coverage completely. The only problem I have with finding concealers is under my eyes. Every single time I try and put a concealer on, none of it, like it doesn't work under my eyes fully. Like you can still see the circles under my eyes, and in real life it's even worse. So yeah, although this is amazing for covering up any blemishes that you have, and it's definitely a repurchase. I forgot to mention, this is $12. This is about $11.95. The next one is an e.l.f. concealer in the colour Honey. Now this is slightly too dark for me as well. Actually I think it's a bit darker than this. And it comes up in a stick like that. I love this for under my eyes. It smells nice. It's really thick. I love it for under my eyes. It is because it's a stick and it's very thick. I rhymed. But because it is very thick, it is good under your eyes. Oh, I just kicked my toe. The only problem is that it is slightly too dark, so because the e.l.f. stuff you can't really swatch it, so I just had to go by what the package looked like. But I'm going to get the lighter one next time. This one, it's all come off the tube, but it's the CoverGirl Invisible Concealer. This one's in the colour Light, or the shade Light, And this one is like literally a match for my skin tone. The application for this is like a lip gloss bottle. It smells nice, it matches my skin tone perfectly. Like if they said this can be your foundation, it would be fine because it completely matches me. I do also have it in medium. I rarely use the medium one. Sometimes if I want to, I will put it here for like a natural looking contour. And that's what that one looks like, same application. Medium. But I tend to use this one in the summer. Because I was getting two because they were like half price. And I didn't realise that this one was medium because in the bottle they looked almost the same. Like sitting here, I literally can't tell the same. Can't tell them apart. And then I have the A1 Extra Lasting Concealer in the shade Fair. This is way too light for me, unfortunately. I still use it. I use it under my eyes. It's like almost gone because I used it a lot. I use it under my eyes. It is a thick, it's like a thick one for this, like a thick one that comes in a container like this. Yeah, and I have to say this is the first concealer I ever bought. I bought it over a year ago, maybe more, and I found out it was too light. Then I got this one and it matched, and I just used that, and that's the ones I keep using now. I do use this under my eyes sometimes when I want to look like really done. The powder that I use is the Savvy Mineral Press Powder. This one is in the colour Light. It's weird. I used to be medium for everything, and then I got this foundation and I need to be light. It's just weird. And I also have it in medium. This is like the leftover of like 3 of these, and I just crushed them all up. So if I need to make my own concealer or something, I can. And I use the medium one more in the summer when I get a little bit darker. The pressed powder they use is the Rimmel Stay Matte, and it's in the, this one's in the colour Sandstorm. And as you can see, I love it. It came with like, I don't know if I have anything Rimmel here. No, I don't. But it came with like, you know, the Rimmel crown symbol in the middle. And this smells really nice. See, it looks really, really light. But when I put on the back of my hand, sorry, the garbage truck is here. When I put it on the back of my hand, literally you can't, okay, that's a line from something else, but you can't tell. I have a little mini bow bronzer thing. Actually, is this a bronzer? Yes, in the colour Bronzing Glow. And I can't quite open it. There's a little thing here. There we go. And this is the one that came in like the little kit, $5 kit I was talking about the other week. And it came with a brush like this, and this is the brush I use. I don't have it on today, but and this is like a light bronzer. Nice and light. I could honestly use this as a blush, and I use this brush to contour because this is like a thin brush, it's easy, and this is a light bronzer. Smells nice and it's very nice. The only bad thing is it's so little, so I do use it. I don't use it a lot. I do have 2 bronzers, which are, this one is like halfway in between. This one's too light for it, this one's too dark. So I think when this is gone, I'll use this one. This is the Bow No. 1 bronzing powder. And check that out. Look at that. It's really like corally orange if you put too much on, but I need a really, really little bit. And I have to admit, I use this for eyeshadow too. And this is No. 5 Glow Bronzing Powder. There. And it's a really dark one. I have to admit, I use this for eyeshadow as well. Looks like that. This one is like slightly orange as well. But once you blend it in and that, you literally can't tell that it's orange at all. And then this one is number 92 highlight powder from the Bow. Oh, and I forgot to mention, all the Bow things are $2. Hold on a second. Don't worry about that. That was just a slow cooker beeping. Looks like that. Oh, and the Savvy powder is like $10.99, I think. And this looks like that. As you can see, I've used it. I don't really use this for a highlight because I have oily skin. I don't really like using highlighters that much. As you can see, it's nice and shimmery. So I use this as an eyeshadow sometimes. So I think next I might record a makeup tutorial while the lighting is good. Okay, now apart from the medium concealer, this is all the stuff I don't use. So, because it's either too dark or I don't like it. This is the e.l.f. Clarifying Press Powder in the colour Apricot Beige. And it looks like that. It is too dark. I bought it because it looked like it would match. I put on my fingers and my hand, it matched. Then once I put it on over this and even my Rimmel Stay Matte one that I have, I don't like it. The good thing is it's only $3, but I'm keeping it for the summer to see if, like, when I go darker, if I actually can use it. This is going to be my next press powder when this one runs out. As you can see, it's almost empty. This is the Lacura Beauty, which is the from Aldi, and this is in 03 Sun. The weird thing is number 2 is darker than, they have number 1, 2 and 3. Number 1 is like literally way too light. It's like this one. And then number 2 is like, if you're really tan, then this is number 3. And it comes in a compact with a mirror. So I'm going to cover the mirror. I have used it because I tried it. And that's what it looks like. It smells nice. It came with a sponge thingy, but I took it out. I love the packaging on this. It feels like such good quality. And it's only like $4.99. So I would rather pay $4.99 for this one than $10.99 for this one. So yeah, and it feels such good quality. I love the Aldi stuff, although it is very cheap. Now this one I don't use very often because it is super expensive and you can't buy it anymore. It's the Creative Looks of London Compact in colour number 4. This was my mum's, but she didn't like it, so she gave it to me. And it is a very, like, salmon colour, but it is super matte. Like, now you can't tell I have it on. This is going to be the powder that I use for my formal. The lid broke, but it came in a compact thingy. I don't know if you can still get this brand because I haven't seen it anywhere at all. I haven't seen anyone mention it. Okay, last two things. The Australis Ready Set Go powder. This is the translucent powder that I used to use before I found the Rimmel Stay Matte. The only problem I have with it was that it was a loose powder. The container has the little holes in it. I loved it, still like it, and if I'm keeping the last little bit in there because if I run out of the Rimmel Stay Matte, I am definitely repurchasing this, like I will, regardless. And the last thing is just a spare Bow translucent powder for just spare if like this runs out or my Rimmel Stay Matte or something. So I have a spare one there. So that is all my face products that I have, like makeup wise. I'm not going to include my brushes because that's just weird, I think. But yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.